a spirit heavenly dove, with light and comfort from above. Be thou our guardian, thou our guide, o'er every thought and step preside, o'er every thought and step preside. The light of truth to us display, and make us know and choose thy way.
So here we are at UConn with Gianna Jessen, who's just done a pro-life talk, and she's done a pro-life talk because she herself is a survivor of abortion.
So do you want me to tell you about it?
Yes, so could you tell us a little bit about your experience in your life?
Yes. I'm adopted, and my biological parents were 17, and my biological mother was 7.5 months pregnant when she decided to have a saline abortion, which is a saline salt solution that's injected into the mother's womb. The baby gulps that solution, it burns the baby inside and out, and then she's to deliver a dead baby within 24 hours. So after being burned alive in my mother's womb for approximately 18 hours, I was delivered alive in an abortion clinic.
Now this is amazing. You're very lucky. Now how lucky are you? How many people survive this thing? Is this
Not very many. I mean, I've met other abortion survivors, but we don't have a little club. We don't all get together once a month. But it's just, we are out there, but just very rare.
and you've survived pretty well compared to a lot of other, because it's very damaging. Obviously, it's meant to kill you.
I should have burns, and I should be blind, and I shouldn't be doing so well. But my medical records state on them born during saline abortion, and my birth certificate was signed by an abortionist. So that's interesting.
By the very abortionist who was paid to kill.
But as I always say, if abortion is merely about women's rights, then what were mine?
Right. So you were, as you said during the talk, there was no radical feminist pro-choice person fighting for your choice, for your rights.
Right.
It puts a different light on things when you're talking to someone who has actually survived. We're talking about a person, right?
Right. Right.
And that's what's always missing, and so there's a choice that affects another person.
But I think as a culture, and really kind of worldwide, there's this mindset of tolerance and sort of a religion, if you will, of tolerance and rights and my agenda, and it's about me. But it never is just about us. Every day I bear the mark of my biological mother's decision, in that I have cerebral palsy, which was caused by a lack of oxygen to my brain while I was being burned alive in the womb. So, I don't say that with anger, because I've forgiven my biological mother, and I realize there are women watching that have had abortions, and I don't want them to hear condemnation, but rather the redemption of Jesus, which I'm a Christian, so I believe that that's the only place where peace is truly found. But, I bear the mark of her decisions, and so...
So you say that that the tolerance is almost a religion. Do you think is there a whole religious issue? I mean, it does seem to get on those lines of the secular tolerance, which ends up being almost a religion versus no religion versus say Christianity in a lot of times.
Mm-hmm. I just see that in that religion of tolerance and rights, there's tolerance for everything but Christianity.
Interesting. I see that too, and I'm trying to, get your experience here of coming in front of so many groups that you ended up. You must get a lot of reactions because you basically are fighting a religious fight here, and you can see sort of religious sentiments getting to a boil in a sense, in a lecture hall like this. Do you have any experience, any thoughts to share on what you've experienced in say a religious fervor during coming out during one of these sessions?
No, we generally don't. Things generally go very well, even if there's some resistance. It's not overwhelming. It's exciting rather, because people are just thinking about things. It doesn't really alarm me that much, because I've lived through what I've lived through. It really can't be argued,
Your witness is very powerful, because when you come around and said, this happened in my mother's womb, then you also comes to reality, people, what happens during an abortion, and that's your statement. There's not much you can say once you've made your statement like that. That's I think that you have a very valuable statement, very valuable witness, and you do it very well.
Thank you.
So what's your next big talk? Do you know any more things going?
It's in the next few weeks until I'll go home, and I'm also learning to be a real estate investor. So in the meantime, I'm learning about properties and everything else. I know it's totally unrelated to what I do, but I kind of like lots of various crazy things going on.
Well, that's great. You have lots of life, lots of desire for life, and lots of thirst
Yes.
for things. And that's
To learn things.
and this mostly coming from your religion. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Christian, and I'm a spunky one at that, and
Yes, you are.
I love being alive, so I want to kind of get all the life I can while I'm here.
As an honor to God, as a real
And I'm just
love
a
of God.
regular girl. Like I'm just a regular girl at the same time. So,
That's great. I wish you all the best, Gianna, and I really appreciate. I loved your whole talk. And,
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Hope to see you soon.
I think it'll work out. I think we will.
Okay, great, Gianna, great. So Ave Maria, here we are at UConn with Gianna. God bless you.
We from God may ne'er depart, that we from God may ne'er